Alright guys, welcome back to Epic War 2. And all that last time, we started off in the adventures of humanity. We got through the first two missions, we got captured a rebel leader, and we're basically committing treason. We upgraded our buildings, we got the human barracks upgrade and the human academy upgrade, so now we have clerics and we have knights now. So, that's going to be great for us. We have access to 4 units. I realize that it's likely the battles are just the actual level itself, like the chapter, times 1,000 for the battle experience, because we got 1,000 for the first one, 2,000 for the second one. We might get 3,000 for this one. Chapter 3, we still can't play any other races, that's fine. Story. The king was successfully captured, along with some armor, schematics, and some weapons, but dark human soldiers and orders of shadow came down like rain and slashed the troops into pieces. Some humans so strong that their arrows and swords were coated with thunder, blasting the rebels hundreds of feet back. That sounds like Archangel stuff, and Archdevil. Damn it all. We've got the king, weapons, and schematics, and now we gotta get here. You didn't tell me the king had archers and knights and wizards. That's not the time to complain, we gotta get out of here. Where did the king get that many powerful soldiers? It's those damn shadows. They gave them demonic powers and turned even the new squires into powerful knights. We're no match for them. We gotta get out of here fast. After what seemed like an eternity, you and the rebel escaped with the king and the remnants of your troops. It was a terrible battle. The rebels started out with 100 men and less than 10 survived. You barely made it back to the base and the rebel leader was wounded. Damn the shadows. Damn them to hell. You should be resting. Save your breath. Not at such a critical moment like this, I can't. How's the investigation going? Good. The king is over 67% consumed by shadows. Sir, the king is now 75% shadowed. He's going berserk and killing our wizards. Sir, we can't hold him down anymore. The shadows have taken over most of his body. There's no way we can restore him to normality. And at that single moment, the king broke through the door to the rebel leader's room, his face distorted, scarred, and hideous, hands dripping blood, half dark and half struggling. He looked like a monster. The rebel leader drew his sword, his face dark and a child. Kill me. Stared unto you long and hard. We've had many good battles and times together. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you in battle, your majesty, but at least I can put you to peace. And the rebel leader raised his sword. Suddenly, trumpets blared, and a soldier summoned him, panting for breath. Sir! Overall, there was a human forces encompassing our bases in every single direction. All of them are covered in shadows and bear the sigils of the Dark Empire. What? Our first lines of defense have been breached and our castle walls stormed. They have catapults and even trebuchets. We do not have the strength to beat them. Damn it. General, summon the remaining troops and take them to retreat. Where should I take them? Divide the troops into two. General and you, soldier. Yes, you. You can lead the troops either to the northeast mountains or the southwest forest. To the southwest lives. And the sword pierced the rebel's throat before he could answer. Blood flew from the sodas he desperately wheezed, trying to cough out the last words as he clutched the sword, trying to pull it out, and his eyes saw the king's shadowed eyes before the world around him turn black. The king's completely consumed body completely devoured by the shadows. So the king's completely consumed body completely devoured by the shadows. That is a sentence that exists. His face dark and his eyes red with his mouth twisted into an evil smile. Wait, who lives there? What are you talking about? Leader, he got stabbed in the throat. He can't speak. But the rebel leader was dead before he hit the ground. He turned and raised his sword, attempting to slaughter the king, but the king was already surrounded by an army of shadowed soldiers. Shadowed king. Too late, General. You should have stayed by my side, but in the end, you chose death. I suppose I can kill you now, but that'd be too easy. Instead, I'll play a little game with you. I'll even let you have a head start. You have 3 days in advance to flee as far as you can before we cut you down. Cursing, you turn to the soldier next to you. Round out the remaining forces, split it in half. You take command of the human troops east to the mountains. What about you, sir? You lowered your helm and gritted your teeth. I'll take mine to the southwest forest. Hope we both survive. He said we retreated less than 10. I'm guessing it's just that one battle, so... Interesting. So the rebel leader should have cut him down right then and there. So if we upgrade the barracks, we can get knights. If we upgrade the academy, we can get clerics. Okay, so let's go for barracks then. Let's get a knight. I want to see how a knight plays. So knight's what? Oh, that's what that is. Number 4 is a knight. Interesting. Alright, come on, arrows, yep. Alright, so my plan is actually to save up a little bit of mana here. I do like how upgrading the buildings does give you mana. That's actually very nice. So I'm going to want, I think, 1 knight, 2 squires, 2 archers. So let's get the archer thing. Bam. It'll be a good first push, if I'm being honest. So I need, what? Uh-oh. So I need 60... 100, 140, 240 to actually do the kind of push I want to do. So 240 coming right up, I hope. Also looks like you get more mana in this game than L1 for troops. Alright, knight, 2 squires, and then 2 archers. Interesting, the knight has like a curved blade though. How strong is a knight? 160 attack with 80 health. Okay, interesting. I think having a knight's backed by 2 squires every time will be a good choice here. Can we get another archer? And then I think this is a good push right here. It's decent. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Okay, so the knight kind of flexes on them. Okay. Let's kill these archers, though. At least one of them. I want to get the clerics, though, now and stuff. So we're going to just save up for that. Because when clerics actually heal in this game, which is just going to add... Oh, you can see the academy, too. Okay, that's interesting. Let's look about right here. Yeah, okay. Need 100 for a cleric. Yeah. Come on. I'm assuming a cleric heals and all that. Let's get a knight and all that. Our archers should be able to keep them back, but not for long, though. I think clerics are a little most fun. You know what's weird? I'm looking at cleric. It kind of looks a little bit like, a little bit like the astrologer said from Elden Ring to me. I don't know why. It just does. Oh god, they got a lot of archers coming in. It's also interesting, they said, oh, they have catapults, they have trebuchets, he's got knights. It said he had all these units, and I'm the one getting them. He's not. So all this stuff up here. So we got cannons, catapults, trebuchets, I'm guessing, lightning strike, and a bigger lightning strike, and then probably a tornado, if I had to guess. I don't even know. The cleric died. I'm gonna get a taste of my own medicine. Oh god. Holy shit, the amount of archers. Oh, they do have knights. I was talking all that trash. I was talking too much. Okay, so now they're actually going out to... So they had the same units we have. Okay. Okay, then. Now, you best believe I can turn up. You best believe. So these houses are going to take longer than I was just because of all this story. Well, our guys aren't upgraded, so we're gonna likely tie with them. I'm assuming the cleric heals, right? I don't know though. He's died. Also looks like we have way more health than the first game. Okay, let's do knight, 2 knights, 2 clerics. And then maybe, like, once we kill this, so we can get a few archers. 1, 2, 3. Then we can get a shit ton of squires to help. There we go, yeah. It's weird because you think clerics would be a supportive unit to actually, like, heal, honestly. There we go, we got a crap ton of squires. So clerics are closer ranged. Interesting. I will see how this push goes, though. Damn, though, man. Okay, so shooting that might hit our guy, actually. Can we hit the archers? I don't think we can. Sadly. Let's get a mana boost going. So this game's already noticeably harder and all that. Oh boy. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. You know, it's gonna be a little bit cheesy. I was thinking maybe I shouldn't spam archers because it wouldn't be nice. Even an enemy does it, so they clearly know it's a good strategy. We're just kind of stood backed by a ungodly amount of fucking archers, dude. If he's doing it, then I'm gonna do it. You know? Yeah, it's definitely healing because he's even doing it now when there's no units nearby for him to actually do it on. Okay, then we get some clerics in here. Let's get 2. And then another knight, please. And this. So I think battles on hours are going to take longer in this game, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, we have a shit ton of squires now. I know they are level 2. But I think the way they go about upgrades in this game is actually very brilliant. Because you can get the normal upgrades and it will help you in battle, but you have to actually get them in battle itself. So that way the battle's always ramping up. I like that. Alright, let's get some knights out here. Because it's interesting, because spamming units could actually be a good strategy in this game better, because it seems like there is no, like, real big limit to it. Yeah, we even got our meat shields going too. So squires are kind of meat shields, but they're kind of not at the same time. Like, it'll depend how strong the other units are too. So we can't get horsemen yet, sadly, though. I thought that's what the knight was going to be, but I forgot knights aren't typically horseback people. They ride it, yes, they don't fight on it. That's cavalry that does that. I think we win here. Do we? Yeah, we do. Yep. That took 10 minutes to do. So it's not the same time as the first game, it's just that the story is going to fluff it up between it. Yeah, like 3,000 now. So we can do ambitions or this. So we can do our first level 2. I'm assuming Forest Guardians. So here's what I think. Forest Guardians and Ambition. This is going to be Orcs, and this is going to be Elves. I'm assuming. So we can get any upgrade we want. Catapult unit. Sure. Grab this. We can grab one of these too. This increases archers, ghosts, crossbowmen, or we can get paladins. Ooh. Crossbowmen. Because I think that's the order the game wants us to get it in anyway. I missed the sound of saving from the first game. Alright, let's go. Chapter 4. Story. As a successful retreat but a battle lost, your troops are decimated completely with only a handful of wounded soldiers dropping their shoulders. Spirits lost and warriors, you march day and night through the muddy ground and the rainy skies. Every time we've won a battle, we've actually lost, lore-wise. Can we start winning some of these battles in the story instead of having almost an entire army fucking obliterated, dude? We won the first one technically, but second one and third one it says we lost, sadly. Every day you'd see soldiers collapse with no strength to go on, and every day you'd see some of the soldiers stealing off in the night to who knows where, and by the time you reach the southwest forest, less than a third of your forces remain. Morals are low, but finally reach your destination. You? Well, we're here. Yeah, they'll say, yeah. And suddenly, from all over the forest, every single tree, arrows, knots, and hundreds of creatures in green camouflage took aim. It was an ambush where you recognize the creatures from the graceful and fair looks. Elves. Humans. Wait, we mean no harm. You're not welcome here. And a phantom and arrow brushed past you, freezing several of your soldiers and blasting them backward. You had no choice. War was officially declared. Oh, look at that. That is a different background. That looks crazy for the elves. That's crazy work. So now we're officially fighting the elves. So I'm guessing the other one's probably the orcs then. Or maybe we're going to see how the soldier went off. So now we're fighting the elves. So left side's us, right side's the enemy, and all that. Those are... Oh, God, they have a lot. Okay. Let's get barracks upgrade. Yes, I want our squires upgraded. So one of these is a paladin, the other's a crossbowman. Crossbowmen, huh? Which one would be crossbowmen? I'm interested in that. Although what I got was, well, yeah. Alright, so these are just elves, right? Can I see their name? Elf fighter. Yeah. This, and we can get 2 squires out. Let's get a third one. Yet, there we go. Okay, so they're gonna be sending them in batches then. Okay. We can deal with that. Also, I thought we were in an alliance at this point. Did it break off? I thought we were still in a alliance at this point in time, from what I've read so far. I guess not, sadly. Alright, let's get the upgrades. So in this game, you still get mana when a unit disappears, not when it's killed. Damn. Okay, they're bringing out a lot of firepower. Bam, boom, bop. There we go, yep. We can also upgrade our tower too here. So I'm guessing this is base then. We upgrade this, you'll probably get the others then. Enable summon catapult. Arrows level 2 with 3 arrows for it, okay. Let's get 2 archers as well to help with this. It'll make the push a little bit easier. I mean, it makes sense. Elves are always known. Oh, our elves are in her teammates. That's good. Elves are always known in media to be archery masters, but not necessarily. They're also great at melee fighting. And depending on the media you look at, I know this thing Middle Earth, so this is obviously based off the Lord of the Rings, which I could tell you off of the first game. And I'm pretty sure they don't do really that much magic in that game. There is a game series too of it. I mean, of that series. My bad. We can now get catapults, so now we get 3 arrows, so our bow actually looks better. We can aim behind us. Interesting. So what's it take to summon a catapult? 150. Okay. Interesting. Kill you. Oh, so you can kind of get spread going if you're moving your bow a little bit. Get half of that, yep. Alright, let's kill these guys. Let's send out 2 squires to deal with this dude. Well, let's call for all these archers, though, shall we? So I have an idea of what I want to do here for a push. Oh, man. I don't know how the catapult's gonna go, though. Oh, they got their own knights out. Assassin. Interesting. Interesting. We also gotta give an assassin's deal with the king. We captured him just to... We'll try to capture him just to kill him. Well, maybe that's not the case, honestly. Okay, so there's actually a noticeable clown for you guys. Yep. Bam, bam, bam. 3 knights. Ooh. And they got their own version of a cleric now. Okay. So as the battle continues, they actually get out more and more units. I actually really like that. That feels way more normal. 2, 3, 4, 5 archers. Yep. And just a shit ton of squires now. Bam. Okay, now the reason I did this because I want to stay up to actually try to get the other tower upgrades, specifically the better archery. Oh boy, here we go. This is where it's really going to come into play, I think. How tanky is a catapult? 500, damn! That's more tanky than a knight. Well, I can just look here. Damn. Come on. Alright, boom. Crosswind. Oh, that's... Crosswind on horseback? It's weird. Usually I'm used to, like, arrows, not crossbowmen on horseback, and this is a first for me. Mostly I played Kingdom Come to Deliverance, you know, I don't only own the first one. If I played the second one, I imagine you could do cross on horseback. But, damn, we're almost at the tower, though. Alright, let's see how fast this is. Oh, 80. I thought he'd be running, I'm not even gonna lie. Come on. Okay, so Paladin is probably this guy, and then upgrading the Knights and Morgus, and then it'll just be like level upgrades and stuff. Oh, okay, so you can't have multiple. I thought it was purple, so he couldn't. This one has a crossbowman, though. Ooh, they definitely take longer to fire, though. You likely want them because are they tanky? Yeah, they're tanky. Alright. Let's get more knights. Oh, and he can't even defend himself. Interesting. Oh, the crossbows pushed him back as well. That's nice. So it looks like that's one of those units you more want to get later on. Okay, come on. Another knight. Yep. Alright, let's start raining down again. That's gonna be a lot of archers to deal with, even by knight standards. this upgrade now. Alright, bam. Definitely looked almost all of our units earlier in this, though, which is probably why there's other races to play as. Like, we're kind of getting a preview of how the Elves will look. I'm assuming the next one will have to be the, other dudes. At least just assuming, though. 1, 2, 3. 4. Yeah, we have a lot of knights now. It's good. Let's get 2 clerics as always. I'll just keep firing here, kind of like how I did in the first game, although arrows don't seem to be as effective, which is probably for the best, honestly. Probably means the troops are stronger as a result. Let's get some archers going. Once we get to the tower, though, or the castle, it's all over. What I'm scared about, though, is that they could have all the upgrades, and it's just that the battle will have to go on for a really long time for them to actually get them. Okay, that's enough archers. Yeah, what I'm scared about is those big pushes, like 6 archers, though, that they got. That is scary, dude. Alright, come on, Squire, come on. We can get a few minks on the castle, right? Yep. Okay. Got a first bit of damage. Oh boy. Let's keep sending out squires. Okay, I killed 1. Okay, they do have catapults. Oh no. Okay, this is definitely a formidable foe right here. We should be able to push back the assassins. We have a shit ton of squires. Come on. Increase our mana again. Oh, dude, they're just out of range. Here we go. Yep. You see, the catapult's only great if it has the support that it needs. What key do we need to press to get catapults? H. Doesn't it be HJ Cal? K or whatever? Interesting. Alright, catapult. Horseman. So Horseman is pretty fast, so at least. Like, he is definitely faster than all the other units. Oh, they have an elemental guy out. That's not good. Alright, let's aim down then. So that'd be these guys, okay. Alright, let's just throw everyone out there right now. So they got an elemental guy out. I'm curious what unit that'd be equivalent to us, because we actually don't own that kind of unit. But you can see we're just getting a shit ton of archers out right now. I mean, they're doing it. We need to do it too, you know? Okay, this should be heading. It's not. Ugh. Okay, tee up, knight. Well, he's dead at least. But we got clerics helping with this, so I don't know how bad this actually is, if I'm being honest. So it looks like they do have struggles if you get closer, though. And we got in the battlefield actually does affect it somewhat. Let's get another cleric out, yep. Alright, bam. Oh, man. So we have to kind of beat the elves out their own game, though, here, it seems. By just having a shit ton of clerics. I think right here is where we're going to win, though. Where it finally starts getting turned around in our favor. At least I would hope so, that is. And this what sucks, because they're just going to stun lock my damn knight, which I don't appreciate, dude. Can you not stun lock both of my knights? Wow. Holy crap. Okay. Interesting. So they can just stun lock my knights into oblivion, which I really don't appreciate, if I'm being honest. But that's interesting, because that's something we can use with Hemlock Elves. I don't want this battle to take 30 minutes to complete either. I just want you guys to know that. Because, like, it's still an early battle. It's only the 4th battle out of 18. We're not even at the halfway point, which would be 9. We're not even halfway to the halfway point, which would be 5. Like, damn. It's a great you again. Right. Come on. Yep, alright. I'm seeing a crap ton of archers right now. Because I don't think their thing's AoE based. Alright, let's get some clerics now. So clerics are just there to be supports for our guys. Let's get our own catapult out now. I mean, look what they made me do. I mean, archers are like kind of the supreme form of warfare. If you outrange your opponent, you're always going to have a better chance of winning. So, you know, it's not surprising that they're going to be the best unit we got. Let's call in some knights now. Right, bam. Also, we also have upgraded archers too, which is not good for these guys. T. Yep, get a crossbowman. So yeah, the horse is actually faster than everyone else so far, which is actually a blessing, really. I know I get a shit ton of squires. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright. Crossbowman kind of looks like the leader of this, though, every time I get him out. Which he probably is to some extent, let's be honest here. But I've learned from my mistakes, and I make good on them, too. Believe that. By having a shit ton of clerics, we basically got a lot of healing going on. Bam, Mike. What's real sick is by having knights out in the front and soon squires, we're basically just doing meat shield tactics. Bam. Get that out of here. 35 minutes. Jesus, that took a while. But we're probably gonna get more experience than usual, right? Yeah. So we could do, so what can we do? The green men of the mountains are orcs. Okay, so if it's not, so maybe it's like 2 for elves. We beat them, we're like, oh yeah, let's join you. Alright, let's see what we can get here, though. This adds trebuchet. This will just give more health, which I don't really need. This enables the wizard. This enables paladin. Okay, let's get paladin and let's get wizard. I don't think there's more units outside of the trebuchet. Save. Go to the first one. So we got all this. So it had to be the last one then. Oh, it's interesting because I can't even look at it. Wow. Interesting. Anyway, guys, that's me for this video of Epic War 2. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe if you didn't. Oh, well. So far, I've actually enjoying this game. I think a lot more than the first one, actually. Because it feels like there's, although I am just slinging out a shit ton of archers to win each of these so far, it does feel like there's more strategy involved and all that instead of just, hey, wait till you get your best units and then just spam them. And this one, it seems like it has to be a little bit better than that. Anyway, guys, that's my for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Stay happy, rat, stay healthy, but most importantly, stay icy. Bye!